Softball 360 is brought to you by HomeRunMonkey.com, by Worth, by DeMarini, and by Easton Sports. Today on Softball 360, the Long Haul Bombers, powered by HomeRunMonkey.com, are rounding third and heading for home. The points battle for the world's greatest collection of home run hitters is getting tight. It's every bomber for himself.
Hi, I'm Natalie Kane. On today's show, we've got two big battles on the Stadium Power Tour. First up, it's the home of the Red Machine, and then we head up north across the border for an international battle.
Meet the unofficial mayor of Cincinnati, Brian Wegman. Weg shares a slice of Cincy as he prepares for a home run derby in front of his hometown fans at Great American Ballpark.
It's the good nerves, it's the adrenaline nerves. At least I hope it's good adrenaline.
Later, the Bombers cross the border for a battle that showcases the international appeal of softball at the home of the Blue Jays.
I hope the wind's blowing out today.
J.D. Genter is back. It's J.D.'s first game back after an early season injury. Find out how the gentle giant performs at the plate today in Toronto. And J.D. explains how martial arts was a big part of his comeback.
It's just an extension.
We'll follow some of the Bombers on the bubble, players who must produce today or be left behind.
This is make or break, really, for me.
And check out what might be the ultimate place to watch Softball 360 in a man cave fit for the Hall of Fame.
Hey, softball fans, welcome to today's episode.
Let's get it on.
Hey fans, welcome to Softball 360, America's biggest and best show dedicated to that sport we love, softball. I'm your host, Natalie Kane, and today the Stadium Power Tour is powering on, featuring the Long Haul Bombers, powered by HomeRunMonkey.com. And right now, we're going to go to one of the greatest sports cities in the entire United States, and it's on the banks of the Ohio River.
Along the banks of the mighty Ohio River sits one of America's great sports towns. Welcome to Cincinnati, home of the Reds, a city that makes it easy for the fans to dress for success. Brian Wegman of Team Easton is the unofficial mayor of Cincy and our official guide. Wegs was born and raised here. The local sports fans are loyal.
It's a huge sports town. I mean, between the Bengals and the Reds, people are fanatics.
Weg shares a slice of Cincy, starting at the Roebling Bridge. If it looks familiar, it's because designer John Roebling used it for inspiration on his far more famous landmark in Brooklyn, New York. The center of Cincy is here at Fountain Square. It's the place the town gathers, and where, of course, only one color dominates. All roads lead to the home of the Reds and Great American Ballpark. It opened in 2003, seats around 42,000. There's a riverboat theme and a unique design known as Gapper's Alley that provides a place for fans to stand to watch the action.
We come to quite a few games during the year, but the way that the whole layout of the seats and everything to face home plate, it's a super stadium.
Nearby, the Great Reds teams are honored in tile, from one of the first to play ball to the legendary Big Red Machine of the 70s.
We have our fanatics, man. You know, and all you viewers know our fans are loyal, man. They stand with them.
For more history and tradition, check out the Reds Hall of Fame. They're exhibits that showcase the evolution of baseball and, of course, all things Reds related. There's even a special show dedicated to Hall of Fame catcher Johnny Bench. And talk about a man cave. This one is worthy of the Hall of Fame. What fan wouldn't want to watch a game from here? As game time approaches, the fans find any way to cool off in the muggy Southern Ohio climate.
You've seen a lot of these guys play, back in the old days, played with.
And the Bombers are ready to heat up. Rookie Kevin Philby for Team DeMarini made the drive from his home near Columbus. Phibbs is ready to blast one out of the park and into the Ohio River.
Any of you guys out there catfishing? We got some incoming. Somebody's hitting one in the river tonight, I promise you that.
It's going to have to bounce once, but it can get there.
Tim Coco from TPS lives across the river in Kentucky and has packed the stadium with family and friends.
Oh yeah, definitely always feels good when they fly out.
And for Brian Wegman, performing in front of folks he grew up with makes him work even harder.
All right, now nerves set in. It's the good nerves, it's the adrenaline nerves. At least I hope it's good adrenaline.
The Bombers are ready, and so are the fans of Cincy. So batter up.
Bombers! Stick around, softball fans. Plenty more action coming your way.
When Softball 360 returns, get ready for the big show in Cincy. As teams TPS, DeMarini, Worth, Easton, and East Coast Athletics are ready to get it on and make some noise. Later, the Bombers cross the border and play ball in one of the biggest stadiums in the world. Rogers Center is so massive, it can cover a 31-story building. But can it contain the long-haul Bombers? And find out how Kung Fu can help your softball game. But first, the fireworks are flying in along the banks of the Ohio. Stay tuned.